Hello and welcome to SportsWomenConnect. My name is Regina, your host. SportsWomenConnect is a platform for girls, women and sports well-wishers to connect and share their ideas, experiences and aspirations for girls and women in sport. We will be discussing key issues with special emphasis on girls and women in sports leadership. And today, I am joined by a lucky girl in sports leadership. She'll be talking about opportunities for girls in sport. Please tell us a bit more about yourself.
My name is Lucky Nirere. I'm proud to be here. I'm 11 years old. I'm from MST Junior Academy.
Okay, and what sports do you participate in?
I participate in tag rugby,
okay,
netball, volleyball, hockey, football, and maybe swimming.
Maybe?
Yes.
Just maybe. It's not your favorite?
Yeah.
Okay. And tell us a bit more about, I can see you're wearing a t-shirt with Tag Rugby Trust. How far have you come with tag?
I started my tag rugby when I was in primary 1 and I was 4 years old. So I started coaching from at home, like my neighbors, young friends. Then when I went to school, I also started coaching, like a simple coaching. Then in primary 4-5, I received my first assessment.
Okay.
And it was in Kabarole when I went with Mom. I was assessed as a coach and a referee.
Okay.
Then from there, I became an educator. And as I speak now, I'm the best junior referee in Uganda.
Oh, wow. Amazing stuff. Who is your mentor?
My mentor is my mom.
Your mother?
Yes.
And your mother is, what's her name?
She's called Irankunda Fortunate.
Okay.
Yes.
So you go all places with her. What opportunities have come out of tag for you?
As I finished my P7 this year, I've been on half bursary at MST Junior Academy just because of tag rugby.
Okay.
I've managed to travel with Mom wherever she goes. And I also had a free ticket to UK.
Whoa.
Where I went to deliver an official match ball. And as I went to deliver
When was this? When was this?
It was in 2015.
Okay. Which tournament were you delivering the ball for?
It was Wales versus Australia. And besides delivering the official match ball, I also trained some tag rugby at the Welling School.
Just tell us a bit about the experience when you're delivering the ball.
Before that day, I was really nervous. Even on that day, I was nervous.
Okay.
So when they called me to go and deliver the match ball, I was in the middle. Then 2 other young boys were behind me holding flags. One was holding the one for Wales and another was holding the one for Australia. Then we walked into the pitch with the teams.
Which field is this?
It was in Twickenham Stadium.
Whoa, okay.
And I really believe there were more than 1 million people in the whole crowd.
I can believe you. Okay.
And then we walked in the pitch, they sang the anthems, then when I put the ball down, I ran back to the,
to the stadium?
Yes.
And then you watched the game live?
Yes.
For the first time in a very big stadium, I'm envious. Yes. Okay, and then after?
After that day, it was really a good day. I really enjoyed. I had fun. Though when I went and Wales and Australia were playing, but still I was supporting Wales. Then when it lost, I really became sad.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, and other opportunities. I believe whatever I'm putting on is from tag rugby. It's Tag Rugby Trust, which sends them to Uganda. Okay. Then the director, Irankunda Fortunate, distributes them to the clubs. Okay. And the other opportunity is that I'm here in a studio talking about what I love and sports leadership.
Oh, wow. Yes. So besides, how many coaches, because you said you're a coach educator now,
Yes.
You're an educator as well as a coach.
Yes.
How many people have gone through your hands at the moment?
If I'm really talking about the whole, like, we are having Wales, we are having maybe teams in Kisoro, teams in, okay, wherever we have all gone,
Yeah.
I think there are about 50 coaches.
You have educated 50 grassroots coaches.
Yes.
Well done, Lucky, well done.
Thank you.
Good job. And why out of all the games, rugby, why?
Why I chose rugby, it's a simple game. It's played by intelligent people.
Okay.
And it's played by all categories, either young or old, boys or girls. That's my first main reason. And I think the second one is that it's also because my mom plays it.
Okay.
Yes.
And she plays for the national team.
Yes.
So
and I would also wish to play for the national team.
In a few years to come.
Yes.
Okay. And now you're how old?
I'm 11
You're
years
11,
old.
so we're talking another 7 years. Okay, so about the Wales, you're talking a lot about Wales. What exactly do they do?
The Wales is a community-based organization.
Yes.
That takes care of the vulnerable, talented children.
Okay.
So in the Wales, we have coaches, we have refs, we have educators. So coaches, their role is to train players.
Okay.
Then referees, obviously, is to ref games.
Officiate, yes.
Yes. Then educators, to make a pool of coaches in the academy.
Okay.
And in the Wales Rugby Academy, we move to various places to, of course, train coaches, train players, train referees. Yeah.
How many Wales Academy coaches are we talking about?
As in?
And as an academy, how many coaches do you have at the moment within the academy?
Within the Wales Rugby Academy?
Yes.
I believe they don't go less than 20.
Okay.
Yes.
They are more than 20.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very intelligent, huh? You believe. You're not very exact.
Yes.
So what are some of the challenges you found, Lucky, along the way?
Some of the challenges is lack of support.
Especially being a girl.
Yes, and maybe lack of funds. Like maybe you have a trip somewhere, you don't have money. Some other talented, they always said, we can't afford that. So they always miss out.
Because of
lack
the
of
finances.
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe any other challenges, since if a girl, I believe, if the dream is I want to play football, I don't think that girl will always look at football, because in her mind, she thinks that it's only boys who do football. So another thing I would like to encourage girls is if you dream about something, go by it and don't give up. Yes.
So what message do you give to young girls out there who are saying, they're watching here and saying, that girl can be she's so confident?
I would advise them to also be confident, to join other games, become leaders, and to struggle for what they want for, not to give up.
Not to give up. They should strive as hard as they can.
Yes.
As long as they've set their mind to do something, they should strive very hard.
Yes.
Okay, and you said something about school. How do you balance school and your tag rugby?
In school, of course, there are timetables. Like maybe lessons start at maybe 6 and end at around 3:30.
Yes.
So now the other time, instead of maybe relaxing, just being there bored, I can just go for tag rugby or any other sport.
Have you coached your fellow pupils at school?
Yes, I've coached at St. Francis, my former school.
Okay.
And I've also coached at MST Junior Academy.
Okay.
Yes. And as I speak now at MST Junior Academy, I coached a referee and he's a teacher. He was a teacher at school.
Yes.
So we used to interchange. I coach him the tag rugby. He teaches me in class. Yes.
So it was two-way.
Yes.
Okay. Lucky, besides tag rugby, you said you play volleyball and you play netball. What values do you take from those sports?
I believe, like, let me first talk about athletics. Nzukuru Dorcas has got a lot. She won gold medals, she adventured, she went to many places, and what I've gained or what I'm going to gain from those other sports is winning medals, adventuring elsewhere.
Yeah.
And when I go elsewhere, like to play volleyball, I believe I won't miss out. At least when I go, I will coach tag rugby. Wherever
you go,
yes,
you take your tag with you.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's inspirational. And you've only said your mom. It's like she's the one carrying you everywhere. She's the one taking you everywhere. What do you have to say about that?
About her taking me everywhere?
Yeah. And like to other parents out there, what would you be telling them?
Like, of course, if a parent gets opportunity, or if the child gets opportunity, like if a child gets opportunity in sports, and the child, of course, is a good player, and then maybe the coach of that academy the child has joined in says that really want to take this girl maybe for a trip to coach somewhere. Of course, the parents should help. Like, she should support. If like they say we are paying 100 for that trip, at least the parents should pay 50.
And then where will the 50 come from?
Maybe the academy may top up, if possible.
So all you're saying is parents should support their children to be able to gain these opportunities and put them to good use.
Yes.
And your message to girls out there who would like to join leadership?
My message to them, if they would like to join leadership, if there is a chance that comes, we have a saying that chance knocks once. So if that chance comes, those girls should use it. And maybe if their main goal is, I want to learn the game, they should at least go aside and say, maybe, okay, I should also learn how to coach it, how to be a leader in it. Yeah.
Okay, and for someone who says, tag, what is this tag? What is it all about? You spoke a lot about tag. What is it all about?
Tag rugby is just a simple game. We use tags, a ball, and it's like rugby is the adult, and tag rugby is the child of rugby.
Do I have to push you? Do I have to get the tag? What happens exactly?
No, like if I'm with the ball and I'm with 2 tags on my waist, I run forward. So there is no any pushing. Okay, sometimes it happens, but it's not allowed. It's a foul. So you just remove the tag and that person has to pass.
So it's non-contact? It's
non-contact.
So for parents out there, encourage your children to go and play some tag rugby because it's non-contact, non-physical, right? So Lucky, what other things are you planning? What's your big dream?
My big dream as me is to learn other sports, to play for the national team of Uganda. And besides me, I would also, my dream is for the Wales Rugby Academy to fly out there, to coach the world that there's leadership in because in the World Rugby Academy, I think we only have like 3 or 2 adults because the rest are young. And like if we go out there, we coach them, and I think in those people we have coached, they have a mind that even young ones can do it. Yes.
So your big dream is to see that all the young people can become leaders? And coach bigger people?
Yes.
that is a very interesting dream. But it's achievable. Yeah, it's achievable. Once you believe, then you can do. Right?
Yes.
Don't lose sight of your big dream. Stay focused. The national team is waiting for you. The national team is waiting for you, so just do what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
So when you coach these young players, or even the older people, What is their perception about you and your coaching skills?
They always say, like recently when we went to Kabarole and Mom was coaching, then I also went in to coach. Most adults say that I'm better than Mom in coaching.
That is interesting.
Like, I make everything interesting, and you know, sometimes adults get pissed easily. So like they see something getting wrong and maybe they don't feel good of what is happening. But of course, young children, we know you're also coaching other young ones, so we take everything lively. Yes.
And how are you performing in school?
I'm not performing badly. It's, let me not say fair, it's good.
What message would you give to young girls who are in school but they also do some sports?
Maybe if in their schools there are no like sports, they can get time in holidays and they focus on what they want. Yes.
But I mean like during school.
During school, then it's like up to the school, because if the school doesn't have sports and it's up to the administration that in this school there is no sports, then I don't think you can force the school to have sports.
You can play weapon.
Yeah, you can play it.
You can play other. You can create other games to play.
Like indoor games.
Not necessarily. They could be outdoor games. Yeah.
Yes.
They could be skipping the rope. So basically, how do you feel? Let's say, for example, the school you're at, and there was no sports. How would you feel?
I would not feel okay. But still, I believe in every school there is, of course, like some little space. So you can also start athletics there.
Okay.
Yeah, so though it's something small, you can wake up in the morning or like after classes, just jog around, just to keep yourself fit and healthy.
Okay.
Yes.
You told me earlier that you went to a leadership camp. Just tell us a bit more about.
I really had fun in the leadership camp.
Which was this leadership camp?
It was a girls' sports leadership camp at Gayaza.
Okay.
And I really learned more games, and I believe in those years to come I won't only play tag rugby or rugby, I'll be involved in other games.
What other values, what other things were taught at the academy besides the games?
What we teach at the academy, also teach leadership.
No, I mean at the sports camp.
They also taught us leadership.
Okay.
Yes, like after break, like when we have relaxed from those sports, we used to go to a class. Then like they call one person to come and talk about himself. Like, I'm so and so. I come from, like, to get that confidence. Yes.
For example, you would say?
I'm Lucky Nirere. I am 11 years old. I come from MSC Junior Academy. I'm proud to be at this sports camp, and I wish to learn more and to teach more.
Wow. Yes. So it really impacted your life, and you wish to, next year if it comes again?
I also wish to join.
You wish to go and participate. Okay. So for parents out there, you've heard from Lucky Nirere. She's a coach. She's a very young coach. She's an educator. She's a referee. She's her mother's daughter. But she's doing a lot for sports. She's a leader. At her tender age, she's a leader. So it means any girl has the potential, as long as they're supported, they have the potential to go out there and lead others in sports or other spheres of life. She's done her part and she's continuing to do her part. She has big aspirations, and I think the sky is the limit. Yeah? I want to thank you for your time, for coming down to the studio to share with us your story, a very interesting story. And we wish you the very best in your few years to come. I hope to see you at the national team. Yes. I hope to see you flying the Ugandan colors very high. And from the studio and from the team, until next time, goodbye.